Hey guys, I'm here with you guys today just with a few of my favorite jerkbaits that I toss out. And you can see three awesome Mega Bass lures. No, I'm just kidding, guys. The only one that's actually a Mega Bass in these three is the top one here. The other two are the Rick Clun series. Um, I'll give you my opinion of what I think about these guys. So let's start off the Try and True Mega Bass. This one I can't exactly remember the color scheme this is. Um, I want to say something like the Aryu Shad or something like that. Oh, I can't remember too much, so don't take my word for it. I love this bait. The only thing that gets me a little bit is the lure doesn't actually suspend like straight up and down in the water. They actually suspend a little bit angled down, which I do understand gives a little bit more of like a foraging bait fish look. But I was thinking when it's suspended, it's when it suspends straight up and down, well, horizontally. The hooks, actually, I'm a big fan of these guys. I love the hooks with the barbs on the outside. These guys are laser sharp. Like, you don't have to really set the hook hard to bring a fish home on these. This lure, unfortunately, I've only ever caught one fish on it, and it was like a 20-inch northern. After that, I got too scared and I put it in the tackle box. I never really used it since. That's the only thing that sucks about these expensive baits here. This guy, if you find them in the U.S. retail stores, now I don't think you can find this exact color though, because this one was actually I imported from Japan myself. These guys will probably range you guys from about 25 to 30 some dollars. I got this one off eBay, shipped to my house for I think a little over 17. Again, I love the lure. A little expensive for my applications up here in Wisconsin, especially with so many god dang northerns everywhere. The other two are the Rick Clun series. I picked these up at a little different bait shops and realtors. You can find these guys fairly easily in the U.S. They're not anything hard to come by. This one, as you can see, is the first one I ever purchased. This one has been beaten up and has been dragged around a lot. It's cracked, it's bruised, and in my opinion, it makes it look beautiful. I see a lot of reviews that say that the hooks are really bad quality and they snap and you should replace those in the rings. I have fished this guy for almost 2 years now, and I actually, well, almost like a year and a half, but close enough. But I've never actually had to replace the hooks. The hooks are actually still really sharp. Yeah, this guy I picked up, and I fished this mainly for cold water bass. When the temperature started dropping I think it was like last early November, I found a little pocket of bass, and they just slammed and destroyed this guy here. Just pause it, and again, same thing with the Mega Bass. It doesn't actually sit straight horizontally. It actually sits kind of like this with an angle down a nose. The action, I'm not a pro fisherman by any standards, so I can't give you a I don't know what else to say, like a better review, but I can't tell the difference in action between these two guys. I honestly cannot for the life of me. Yes, this one, in my opinion, will jerk and hold its position a little bit longer. Like if you pop and pop it, it'll give you like a hard feedback. Like you'll literally feel that lure jerk, jerk, and stop. This one is a little bit later. You can't tell it's a little bit later on the weight, but this fish catching capabilities isn't any different. The other one here, this is just the bone chartreuse version of it. I love this guy. I hit a couple of nice walleyes off this one and a couple of nice white bass. Again, I love this lure. This is probably one of my favorite. Next season, I'm going to go find a bunch more of these and just buy like 10 of them because I love that color. So that's just my quick little spiel on these guys. I love them all. My favorite out of the Mega Bass and the Rick Cluns are actually the Rick Cluns. And the reason I say that, it's not because this is a crappy lure or any reason like that. It's the price. These guys can be had anywhere from about $6 to $8 depending on where you buy them from. You know, these guys, if you get them on eBay, you know, anywhere between $15 and $20 for some used ones, and you know your retail price on these guys are close to $25, $30. So that's something that gets me is the price, especially when you get northern and stuff like that, snags and hang up. Something like these guys here will be so much easier to replace, especially if you lose them. The paint job is fantastic. If you absolutely hate the hooks and you fish so hard that your hooks break, just replace them. It's still worth the money. So again, guys, just a little quick review on these. I love these lures. Go and pick your off. Yeah, go and pick up something. You won't be disappointed.